Well, what was once a male-dominated sport, girls wrestling has become one of the fastest growing in U.S. high schools, quintupling the number of athletes over the past decade from just a handful to well over 70,000. Well, here to share more on what's happening in the Palmetto State is Whitney Bumgarner, head girls wrestling coach and tournament director at R.B. Stall High School, and Trent Bumgarner, head wrestling coach at R.B. Stall as well. And by the last name, you can gather this is a married couple right here, folks. So it's a coupling of wrestlers. So if one wants their way, what do? You have it out on the mat, or what do we do?
No, that the mat side stuff is all him wholeheartedly.
Is it? Okay, all right. So why would you say that this sport has gained so much popularity amongst girls?
It's finally their opportunity to do the sport that they're interested in.
Mm-hmm. So what took so long? Because now we're starting to see more girls taking to the mat, whereas we didn't before. It was always boys.
I think some of that was just like, for a while, it was just such a boy-dominant sport, and that was just like the reputation of it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just one of those things, it was just like slow going for girls to really feel comfortable, and now that it's becoming more popular, and definitely when it hit the Olympics as a sport, it definitely gained more momentum behind it as well. So I think that kind of helped to change the perspective of it. There's also more opportunities with like mixed martial arts that girls are also open to. So
Sure.
that kind of opened the door across the board to everyone.
Right. How different is girls wrestling versus boys wrestling? Is there a difference?
They're exactly the same.
They're exactly the same, really.
I think the biggest difference between the two would just be like the personality of the sport. Like the girls.
I'll explain that.
Girls
yeah.
wrestling has its own personality, which makes it just so much, not more fun, because I enjoy being with the boys. We've been a part of Stall's program since I started there in 2014.
Yeah.
But just watching the girls kind of find their place in this, and they will go from just like hanging out in the corner, hyping each other up,
Yeah.
and then they get on the mat, and then they're just fierce.
How did you discover it and become a coach?
So actually, I was a girls basketball coach at Stall since 2014, and then that's how my husband got involved. As he came to watch me coach, and they were having a scrimmage in the gym. He walked in, and we've been there ever since. So when he took over as head coach, and we got more girls joining, they needed a girl presence, so they actually moved me from girls basketball to wrestling.
Okay. And Coach T, did you always wrestle
Yes.
as a youngin'?
Always did.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a natural fit for you.
Absolutely.
But did you have a learning curve, would you say?
A little bit. Like I went to Somerville High School, so Coach Tuck and Coach Walker, they taught me a lot while I was there as a student through the Grapplet program and sports medicine, things they had there. So I had an understanding of the sport, but now I'm definitely taking on a different role through directing tournaments and then now organizing our thing.
So what's the skill set that you have to be a good wrestler? That question's for either one of you. Coach D, what do you have to say?
So there's a lot that you need. It's physical attributes definitely help, but it's the mental part. Discipline. You have to be a disciplined individual.
Have the drive and determination.
Be able to show up every day and do what we do. Consistency is.
So the fitness level too, I mean, that's something that you have to keep up, outside of the wrestling match.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because the first thing they have to do before they can even set foot on the mat is they have to weigh in. So you have to make weight. So that's the first hurdle you have to get over, is making sure you stay healthy, stay on weight, stay hydrated. So when I try explaining wrestling to people who don't understand it, it's kind of like physical chess, because there's different components to it.
Yeah.
It's not all physicality, but at the same time, you have to know what you're doing. And it's a combination of the two that kind of work together. Where when we say like you're a family, like we spend a lot of time with these kids. Like you're spending, 2-3 hours after school every day on Saturdays. If like in this case for us this week, it'll be tournament setup.
Right.
So we'll be together. We spend a lot of time with these kids. So essentially it is very much a family mindset. So they learn how to work together and work through things. Because at the end of the day, if we lose a match as a team, it's very easy to know if you are the 113 and you don't show up and we lose by 6 points, we know where those 6 points came from.
Can't hide.
You can't hide, because at the end of the day, it's just you
teammates
and your opponent for 6 minutes on a mat.
That's right.
And that's it. So it also has a different form of accountability.
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. And what challenges still lie ahead for this sport to really take off, would you say? Coach T, do you have any
What challenges?
thoughts on that? Yeah.
More
Or do you think
support,
you're on a good roll?
Exposure.
Exposure. Yeah. Well, we're going to help with that. So you do have an event coming up. The Collins Rose Classic. This is happening Saturday, January 17th at 9 a.m. This is going to be at R.V. Stall High School. Go out there and support the girls out on the mat. It sounds like a really fun event.
It is. We have about 45 schools from across the state of South Carolina.
Amazing.
So as far away as Rock Hill,
okay,
all the way down to Hilton Head. Almost every corner of the state is represented.
Miss Whitney, Coach T, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back after this.